Hi everyone, welcome to the first stream from the Nerds of the Round Table in the year 2010. Hope everyone enjoyed their New Year's festivities. I know I had a lot of fun, minus some of the football games that went on. Some of those are better not to talk about. Just want to take a couple minutes here, just wish everyone a happy New Year, talk about what we had coming up this week, and talk about what happened this weekend. Coming up this week, I've already got stuff plotted out for both Monday and Wednesday. We're gonna start off tomorrow. We got a nice little parody video I wanted to share with everyone. I thought it was absolutely hilarious when I first saw it. Give it a chance, you'll think it's really funny. There's a lot of double meanings, and if you have a mind that likes out of context phrases, you'll really enjoy this video we got coming up tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, though, we've got a post coming up. Marvel started what they're calling 2010 being the year of Spider-Man, and released a promotional picture, which originally started out as a bunch of puzzle pieces that put together to form one large picture. Well, late last week they released the final overall picture. We've got a copy of that. We're going to do a little bit of analysis on what we think is going to happen in the year 2010 for Spider-Man in Marvel Comics. As a Spider-Man fan, um, pretty excited to see what happens here. I am a regular buyer of the Amazing Spider-Man comics. I get each one that comes out each month, and since they're coming out for a month now, it's a lot of stuff to read lately. And from the look of things, the next 12 months could be really good if Marvel follows through and makes 2010 the year of Spider-Man. Of course, they've also got other things going on, like the new series they're going to be starting called Siege, which I haven't read a lot about yet. Other than just the prequel issue, it looks like it's going to have to do with Norman Osborn teaming up with Loki to try and take over Asgard. If you're not familiar with Asgard, it's Thor's homeland, where the Norse gods live. But right now, it is actually hovering above Oklahoma. So there's going to be some way that Norman Osborn and Hammer are going to try and take Asgard, and it's going to cause all of our heroes to reunite that might have splintered since the beginning of the Civil War. So it's looking like Captain America and Iron Man might actually bury the hatchet between the two of them. That's going to be a pretty interesting series. Other big thing, we got a post coming up later in the week. I'm sure got a bunch of you guys have seen already. Is that Patrick Stewart, who's famous for his roles as Captain Picard in Star Trek: The Next Generation, and as Professor Charles Xavier in the X-Men movies, was knighted at the end of 2009. He is now Sir Patrick Stewart. Congratulations to him. Not that I really think he's going to be seeing this stream. But the big news that came out this weekend is I've talked about it a lot on the site and on a couple of these videos. Is I wrote a guest blog piece for my friend Tom Baker's blog entitled Morning Erection. I can tell you a little bit about it right now, but in order to read it, it's going to be on his site for the next month. But what it is my argument as to why Battlestar Galactica is the best show on television. Excuse me, sorry about that. Um, I had a lot of fun writing it. It ended up being a lot longer post than I was expecting it to be. It ended up being 2 pages on his site, a little over 2,500 words when I put it together. But a lot of it was me waxing poetic about my love of the remake of Battlestar Galactica and how much I enjoyed it. Going through a lot of the highs and lows of the four seasons and talking about what really drew me in, what got me really excited, and other times the things I might not have agreed on. And then at the end, of course, talking about how I thought there were some very high quality actors that were involved in that, especially Edward James Olmos as Admiral William Adama. I'm not going to talk too much about that, but if you want to go check out the guest spot, we've got links put up to it all over the Roundtable site right now. I don't actually know how to do it, or I would embed a link in this video itself. I'll put it in the comments on here though, so you can go directly to my guest post on there. And once you read, if you guys take a chance to read that, I strongly encourage you to read some of the other posts that are on there. Tom's got some pretty funny posts on there about different life experiences he's had, or different stories he's heard, or just different questions he poses to his readers. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of user interaction. Tom's real good about responding to comments from users when they comment on a post. I just want to take this couple minutes, say happy 2010, everyone. Thank you so much to those of you that are reading the roundtable for reading everything. Those of you that are just stumbling upon this stream right now, uh, encourage you just to give it a chance to take a look. We're at nerdstheroundtable.com. We're talking about a variety of subjects: video games, comic books, TV shows, movies. It's all a lot of fun. And I'm not sure why my camera just zoomed in like that. I apologize. It must be doing something strange. Also, one last thing I just thought of. At the end of this week, at some point, I'm hoping to put another movie review up. Just today, I went and saw Avatar in 3D. Despite some of the thoughts to the contrary that I'd earlier had, I really ended up enjoying this movie. I'm hoping to put together a pretty decent movie review for you guys, hopefully to have out by the end of the week. More realistically, it's probably going to come out on Friday afternoon. But if you haven't seen Avatar, go see it. It's well worth seeing. Really enjoyable, but it is about 3 hours long. I caution you that. I saw it in 3D. I've heard some people said that it's the movie to go see in 3D this year. Well, I guess it came out last year, but I really enjoyed the 3D experience. It was some of the most novel 3D uses I'd seen in the 3D picture before. But please, if you go see it in 3D, wear the glasses. If you don't, you're going to go sit in there and you're going to go, why the hell is everything so blurry? Why doesn't this make sense? Because the way those glasses work, you're not going to see anything well defined. If you got a toss up between watching it 3D and watching it in 2 dimensions, give it a chance. Go for 3D, especially if you've never tried it before. It's only $2 extra, so it's not anything too crazy the way it was here. I only paid $8 to go see it with a couple of my buddies. But that's the big news for the week. We're going to try and have a couple. We're going to keep the posts updated too every Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week now that we're out of the holidays. And I'm going to try and do at least one more video post this week. I will copy it over to YouTube like I just started doing and actually embed it in the site. Happy 2010, everyone, and thanks for tuning in today. Have a good night. Bye.